Hey, Crystal. Hey, Candace. I got to get my earphones. Hey, Black Pepper. Can y'all hear me? Maybe I don't need them. I see it lighting up. Oh, cool deal. I hate wearing them anyways. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, Candace, that's fine. Hey, Miss Dawn. Hey, Miss Amber. Yeah, me too, Crystal. It's Friday night. What can you do? 2 kids at home. Me too. So when you jump on here, I have a question for y'all. Hey, Amanda. Yeah, my daughter's having a bad night. She was crying over her daddy. It's strange how it, like, y'all, he's been passed away 7 years now. And it just, like, comes out of the blue. Hey, Delisha. Delisha, is that right? Delisha? Hey, Jillian. How are you, darling? At least we aren't out drinking. Right? Maybe a shot or two of vodka. I haven't drank in years. Hey, Kaylee. Okay, I got it right. Yes, it just, I don't know. It comes out of the blue. Nothing really triggered it or anything that I know of. Really, Black Pepper? And that's what I tell her. I don't think it gets any easier. You just adjust to it. Hi, Debbie. Hey, Poppy. Y'all put the link in the chat if anybody wants to come on. And if a troll decides maybe they'll just let me entertain you. And then I have something I want to talk about when we get some peoples up on here. I want to get y'all's opinions. And you know what, Amber? I got what you were saying. That's what I told her tonight. She was 4 years old when I left. Hunter was only like 4 months old. And that's why I left when I did, because I told her I didn't want her to, remember the bad times. It does. And her thing is she doesn't understand why. That's what she said. She gets angry, I think. When she gets angry, she cries. She says she gets angry because she wants to know why. I'm drinking a 16-ounce Red Bull is what I'm drinking at the moment. Hello, Vintage Seeker. Me either, Amber. It always baffled me, which he never really, he would go on his binges. He would never completely walk away, but I have seen, people do it. Hell, my own dad wasn't, in my life much at all. But I still took care of him on his deathbed. I did do that. Good luck, Debbie. That's a lot of following along to do. Me either, Amber, and that's something else that I want to talk about. You know, hey, Ange. Added touch. Hi. Why do I know your name? You must have left a comment. I think you left a comment that I replied to. No, nobody can get records unless you sign for them. But y'all, there is a thing called a patient portal. Like right now, I can go on my cell phone and log into it. So that's just another bullcrap lie. He never. And Amber, I think that makes it worse. Darling. My dad was an alcoholic and ended up dying from cancer the day before Thanksgiving this past year. So, what just popped up on my window? And now it's gone. Somebody trying to tap into my computer. Oh my God, I'm being hacked, y'all. I'm being hacked. Hey, Booker. Amanda, you don't need, nobody does paper anymore, darling. It is technology. The computers are the new day and age. You don't even get, very rarely do you even get paper prescriptions anymore. I don't. Thank you, Jillian. Exactly, vintage. I got to put my phone on the charger. Well, Xanax, they passed out like candy. Well, Xanax, they passed out like. Not here, they don't. I have been on Xanax in the past, and in South Carolina, it is you have to get Xanax through a psychiatrist now. Debbie, you know what? When I looked up, that ran through my head. I was like, do you know how many people would love this opportunity to look her in her face? But my intention, if my intentions were to jump on her and whoop her ass, I would not have been live streaming it. I didn't even think that I was going to see her. Exactly. Out of touch. Alcoholism runs on my dad's side of the family. There were several that were alcoholics, and that's why I drank when I was younger. And of course, when I went through my second divorce, was clubbing, but I haven't done that in a long time. Hey, Jamie, how are you, darling? Yeah, well, here, if you get 3 misdemeanors, and assault and battery is a misdemeanor, but if you get 3 of them, it then turns into a felony. Yeah, you do. You can't just have refills on the scheduled narcotics. Crystal, you better not. I mean, you have children. I'm sorry. I got too much to lose. I'm not going back behind bars, and it ain't even bars, y'all. It's a steel wall. I'm not going back behind no wall unless it's over my children. And I think I've made that very clear. 10, 15 years ago, I was gangster. There's a time you grow up. I think she's just seeing a GP, Amanda. She needs a specialist, a therapist. Amber. She's got a diagnosis called narcissism. Hey, Miss Kathy. Hey, Marine Mom. You broke my heart the other day. She does that very well, Crystal. Very well. Crystal, have you ever can you come on? Can you click the link and come on? Have you ever actually had a conversation with her in person? You did. I didn't know that you were sick. Not like that. Mickey, I don't. I think it's more, y'all, when CPS opens a case, they're not just going to close it because that then becomes a liability. I had CPS not because of my children. It was because of my stepchildren. The mother, she wasn't taking proper care of them, and we called and got them involved because we went and got them. And that case was open from July till January. So that's over 6 months. They're not just going to close it out. And if the daughter said she doesn't feel safe at home, that's a problem. Oh, Amber, that's no problem. It's a $250 bond. But, when you're found guilty, you're guilty. Ain't no getting out of it. And I am waiting for Candace, and then we are going to talk about it. Hey, Libby, how are you? Hi, Sue. What's a shapeshifter? I don't believe that, Donna. I don't believe that. Okay, Crystal. Yeah, I heard too. That's the best way, Black Pepper. Then you have the whole weekend to do what you want. Don't bring that work home. Yeah, they have to, because I mean, if anything were to happen, then they're going to be held liable because they had, that case open. And it's not the first time. This is what, the second or third? And y'all, CPS's mission is not to take your kids from you. It's really not. Even if they are taken, they try to place them back in the home. Hey, Mandy. I just wish, man, that somebody could get through her thick head that there's a problem. And I don't understand why she thinks everyone wants her to quit her channel. I mean, I don't think people feel that way, but it's not that, just leave others alone. Thank you, Jamie. I knew about the phone, but not the other part. Because I think it was yesterday I was texting her. Was it Oreo? Exactly, Libby. Exactly. That is the key. Balance. Thank you. Wow. Hey, Lori. When I have like issues like that, y'all, even when I was younger, I would like, if I'm trying to make a decision, I would write out the pros and cons, the positive and the negative. If the negative outweighs the positive, hello. Hey, Randy is my mom. Hi, Carrie. Something keeps popping up on this screen. Hi, Patsy. I heard her say, now that you said that, there was somebody commenting on the stream talking about there's no sexuality or nudity. Why does it say my computer needs to restart? I'm putting restart later. There was no sexuality or nudity. Where you been? Yeah, there was. Hi, brown eyed girl. Commenting on the stream talking about there's no sexuality or nudity. Why does it say my computer needs to restart? I'm putting restart later. There was no sexuality or nudity. All right. Oi. What's up?
What's up?
Have you ever had like a conversation with her in person?
The one time when she gave me them pants when I started working at Michelangelo's, but hell, that was March 16th, over a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. Other than that, no.
I saw that, Sue. Who the hell does that? Shit, I'd be packing me a bag. Mandy, I knew exactly where she was. Exactly.
Watching.
As soon as she gone. What's going on with Lori? I missed it.
I was about to ask the same thing.
Hey, not feeling too good. Lori, what in the world? You weren't feeling a couple of days ago. What's going on with you? When you met her that time, did you ever think that she was that like she is?
Oh no, she played off how normal she was that day. She just basically brought me them pair of pants and stood out in the yard and talked to me for 5 minutes and left. That was about as far as that ever went.
Yes, Kaylee. Been having pain in the kidney pancreas area. You better get to a doctor.
Yeah, I mean, I think, if I recall correctly, the whole conversation we had was me getting that job and about Lori that afternoon. We didn't even really talk.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello, Miss Crystal.
How are you doing?
Hello, Miss Bless. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I decided to actually show my face today. So, hello, chat. I'm Candace. How is everyone?
Lori, I hope you feel better. Oh gosh, I just lost my chat. Look at you with the dark hair. I thought it was blonde.
Me?
Yeah.
No, it's dark brown.
Isn't it blonde in your picture?
No, sometimes like in the light, it looks a little lighter. Like in the summer, it gets the highlights, but I don't dye it or anything. This is my natural color. I'm Italian.
Okay.
Do I need to have my headphones in?
I don't hear it echoing or anything. We're good.
Okay, perfect.
I can't even find mine.
I don't like talking with them in.
Yeah, I don't either. I feel weird with them.
Yeah, it's like everything echoes in my own head.
Hey, Janice. All right, y'all. I got to figure out how to hook this phone up to my computer so y'all can see. Who was that helped me with that the other day, doing screen share?
I know nothing about computers. I'm absolutely
either.
horrible.
I'm just learning how
horrible.
to live stream.
Crystal, I was laughing so hard at Walmart today because of the toilet paper commercial you did. It was like perfect timing. I turned down the aisle and you just say, I just took a big shit. And I knew what you were doing, but nobody else obviously knew. And I think they thought I was on like a video call. And they just looked around like, what is that girl doing? And I'm laughing. And then you hold up the Charmin or the Angel Soft.
Oh, God. I told you. I swear to God, it feels like she's not getting the attention she needs. And the next thing I knew, she was going to fucking start advertising commercials in her videos. And I swear to God, the first thing I noticed the other morning was her with the Folgers. She's like, best part of waking up. And I'm like, first thing out of my mouth before I could get any further was like, Xanax in your cup. And she had a fucking big thing of Folgers. And I was like, oh my God, she's already doing this, people.
Yeah, she loves doing Folgers and
Cascade.
Yeah, Cascade.
Hey, Punky.
Meanwhile, it's like she has a dishwasher. She doesn't even wash her own dishes, so doesn't even matter.
Look at me like she doesn't worry about washing dishes anymore. She don't even have a house to live at right now.
It's ridiculous.
Y'all, I've been in that situation though. Hey, Justine. Hey, Pamela. Where, you got to have some compassion. You know that woman is fucking beating herself up. First of all, she totally humiliated herself on national TV that runs reruns. This is not just going to be played one time. Nope. It's going to be played multiple times. Then she basically has CPS on her ass right now. Then her family is totally torn apart, but she's got to understand the root of the problem. All right. Then, like she said, she can't afford to rent a place herself. She cannot stand on her own 2 feet and take care of herself. Y'all, that's a bad feeling.
I mean, I feel bad for her because of that part. Or don't get me wrong, I do.
But
you
can't get a job, Tricia. You can run your damn mouth all day. Your ass can be down there cleaning damn condos. You make $100, $150, $200 in 4 or 5 hours.
I definitely feel she's scared right now. But everybody who's saying that they think that this is her rock bottom, I don't think it is, because she has not admitted guilt. Right. She has not admitted any guilt. Today it was all Becca's fault that everybody knew where she went to school and where she worked. Meanwhile, I remember the first night Becca worked at Subway and came home with the shirt. TT showed her uniform and everything and was talking about how she was eating the Subway sandwiches. So it wasn't Becca who doxed herself, and her Facebook is probably private. She could put whatever she wants on it. Nobody would even have known that TT had a daughter had she not even have said it.
Exactly.
She did all of this.
I'm not even too sure that anybody called Subway. Why would they call?
Right. Yeah, I don't necessarily think that they called Subway either. I think it's the show that she puts on that is bothering, because people at Subway know that she's on YouTube.
I don't think anybody's doing half the calls she says, because she never has no proof that the calls were there. I just think she's saying it just to fucking try to get the to see who actually gets railed up about it. I mean, I don't know. She's making a fool out of herself, not only nationally on fucking YouTube and now the TV. I mean, in her own hometown.
Cut you off, Crystal, but Becca, she doesn't need a group home, y'all. She is at a friend's house. Apparently, you know, she's been staying at this friend's house. Look, when you know, my child does, and she is a teenager, she doesn't go anywhere. She will not stay away from home. When her child is constantly gone or seeking reasons to be gone, there's a problem.
Yes.
But she's almost 18, and didn't she just say that she was leaving in December for the Army? So she'll be fine, y'all. She don't need to be in no group home.
She ain't gonna go to a group home. Like I said, they're gonna throw church chat on her ass before they're gonna make that kid leave. They made me leave when me and my husband had our disagreement.
Right.
And they told me I had to go and leave. They're not gonna fucking make her. There's no way. No, Trish got thrown out on her ass. That's how North Carolina works.
Randy, what happened was Peter Mon called her out months and months ago. What happened was she was doing a live stream like she always does, driving, and she showed the whole school when she was dropping Becca off one morning. Showed the sign and all. That's how people found out what school she was at. And Peter Mon called her out on it, like, who does that? And she didn't even take the video down. She got pissed off about it.
Right. I don't know, but I wanted to ask you a question, Bless, because I don't follow the whole takedown man drama with shoot the shit. I never got into that. However, I guess it's being said that Pam and her friend are down in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
And I believe that they also said that they have some pictures or something of him. They know where he's at. So
currently, since he's left his last location,
I'm not positive on that, but here's my question to that. They gave you so much shit about being in that parking lot at the hotel. How is it any different than what they, I mean, actually, I think you had more of a reason to be at that hotel than what they're doing to him.
Okay, if you'll go back to their live stream,
situation.
She said that she booked this hotel that TDM was staying at, right? Okay, and she had to go to the office there to get her money back, and that she was going to play a game of pool while she was there. Bullshit. I don't believe for 1 minute that she ever booked a room there, because before I do anything, I'll look online at reviews and pictures, to check the prices. So, you know, that's when she showed the pictures of where he was at online, pretty much doxed him, you know, showing everything. And then she was like, oh, no, we ain't staying here. We ain't staying here. We got to go back there to get our money back. But when we do, we're going to go to the game room and shoot a game of pool. There ain't no damn difference. None.
No,
it's
none.
Anything, you know, it's double standards. It's whatever. Don't even get me started on them over there,
It just completely adds to how what big hypocrites they are right now. It just bothers me. That part bothers me. Like I said, I don't follow that. You know, I'm not on Takedown Man's side or anybody's side when it comes to that stuff. I don't know anything about other than people's names. I don't follow that. But it's the same exact. They can't bitch at you and tell you you were in the wrong when they do the same thing.
Well, I
It just
mean,
makes no sense.
That's the thing. Nobody, I really didn't, you know, I was live streaming, but I didn't say why I was there, how long I had been there. What, I mean, for Trisha and them,
Right, exactly.
she says I sat in the parking lot all day long waiting on her, which is a fucking lie. I have a life. I have a job. I have kids. I don't have time to be waiting on you, honey.
Right. Well, I guess basically what I should have said is their truth in the matter of what you did is the exact same truth in what they are doing right now.
I totally agree. Yeah.
That's what I should have said.
And
Sorry. I just seen Trisha's tweet.
Going to whoop her ass? No. If I was going to whoop her ass, it wouldn't have been on the live stream, number one. And second of all, I wouldn't have walked up to her and been like, hey, how you doing? It wouldn't have went down that way. If you're going to whoop somebody's ass, you're going to whoop their ass, not sit there and have a conversation with them.
Right.
Or small talk,
100%.
whatever. That's just like, I don't know if y'all watch Ray Hayes. He does like parodies and stuff. I just sit back and watch.
I think I saw a few of his.
I seen earlier that did yours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, okay, I'm all gangster now. I just love how these people sit back and put their own spins on it. I'm like, okay, just twist it for your content how you want it. Pretty much. I just laugh. I'm like, gangster, I am 36 years old with 2 children. Hello, a single parent at that. Gangster was 15 years ago, okay?
Well, not only that, but when it comes to the whole twisting and everything, that's what happens, and that's how she's getting viewers or friends or anything like that, because she twists the things and they don't even know about the stuff from months ago. Just like how I brought up about how one lady said there's no sexual content going on in her streams. I'm like,
I just
what
said
are you watching? I don't
There's
know anyone who would eat it.
All you see is tits and mouth.
Right, and I don't really know anybody who would eat a cucumber in a vulgar way and it not try to be sexual in some nature. Like, I don't know what stream the lady was watching, but
that just tells you that's a new person that don't know what the hell's been going on.
That's crazy. But she still doesn't want to take any ownership in any of this. If she would take ownership in it and stop saying that people want her to take her channel down, that's not it whatsoever. If she wants to go on there and do her food reviews and makeup tutorials and everything like that, go right ahead. But don't throw people under the bus with your rude connotations and everything while you're at it, because that's exactly what she does.
She's not going to take ownership to nothing, because that actually then she's got to face the fact that there's an issue and she's going to refuse to face it. I mean, hell, she truthfully, Trish tweeted 18 minutes ago, yeah, I'm hurting, but on goes the mascara and lipstick. That's right. I'll be the prettiest fucking wreck you'll ever see. And then 19 minutes ago, I spoke out of fear and you ignored me. I spoke out of pain and you didn't listen. I spoke out of love and you walked away. So now I speak of nothing. I mean, she's so fucking everywhere that there's no truth to this woman. She has no actual groundation to what reality even is anymore. She's lied so much that in her mind, her lies are what reality is.
Mm-hmm. If she was smart and actually wanted her storyline to change a little bit and wanted to take this Dr. Phil thing for all it was, she should have gone into treatment. She should have shown a little bit of change, and then people would have gotten back behind her. You know, be the success story. Don't keep putting yourself further and further into the ground. Everybody likes to see somebody pick themselves up from a disaster. We all love that. You know, that's what America is built on, you know, giving people second and third chances. But she doesn't want that. She just wants to continue on with it her way or no way. And it's starting to really catch up with her. And she's going to turn on whoever's house she's at. It's only, I give it a week before something happens.
No, Mandy, she doesn't.
I still like
Janice,
it.
yeah, it kind of pissed me off too, Janice. But when you have content out there and as a creator, everyone's just going to spin it to their own narrative. So I just laugh it off and go on with it. Hey, Stephanie.
Miss Mandy, I don't know if it would be the inpatient for a narcissist, but, you know, if she would have taken the help Dr. Phil was giving her, then they could have done like another show on her in 6 months and shown the progress and, you know, to keep her storyline going. But she put a stop to that by not accepting any help and wanting to continue the show her own way. That was her dumb move right there, you know, and that's, I don't know. She has not hit her bottom yet because she's not accepting any type of ownership in it. And even B said that her bottom was, you know, when her husband told her she had to figure her own way out of her mess. And that's when most addicts find their bottom, when they become sad in themselves and they know that there's no other way out. TT isn't there. She's not sad with herself yet. She still thinks she is God's gift and that she has all of the answers. Well, I don't think that's true.
All right.
Exactly, Amanda.
I want to ask a question.
Yep.
Anyone who is married or in a relationship, put a 1 in the chat.
Wait, what?
Anyone that is married or in a relationship, put a 1 in the chat.
So do I do 2 beans on both?
Crystal. Oh, shit.
I haven't hit that one yet. I'm waiting. I was wondering if you actually caught on to the fact that I referred to the fact that I have a husband and a boyfriend.
Oh, shit. No, you
well, everybody's putting their 1s in that in real quick. I just wanted to say, Stephanie said, inactive addiction, it is easy to think that you're not an addict. That's true, but as the longer you're in the active addiction, you know that you are, and that's the different stages of the addiction. When you're ready to quit and you're ready to face that demon, you know you are an addict and that you need the help, and that's when your bottom kind of comes to you. So she's just not there yet because she doesn't think that she has a problem yet. So, but I agree with that. It's just further into addiction, then you do know that you are an addict.
Yes, y'all, she's in Sneech Ferry. I see your comments. She is in Sneech Ferry. I know she's in Sneech Ferry. And I kind of think I know where she's at, but I'm not going to out that person out because that individual is not. The woman she's with is one person I know that if she tries to do anything, she's going to fucking snap her neck in a heartbeat. So.
I don't think she is.
Well, everybody kept saying the chickens and the baby. If anybody has any way of showing me a picture of the chickens or that baby that was in the background that you guys are saying.
I heard the chickens, but I haven't even watched the whole video, but I think she is at one of her supporters' house.
Yeah, I just seen, who was it? It just said it was it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go as fast up as I can. Oh, okay.
Pamela's got it in there.
My mom, I saw the chickens and the baby, LOL. Screenshot that. Send that to me. You have my Twitter information. It's Crystal Earhart. Send me the Twitter picture and I can verify if it's who I think it is or if it's not. And if it is who I think it is, that's only 2 minutes from my house.
Pam, I agree.
Be careful, Crystal. Be careful.
Oh, I am. That's why I'm saying. That's kind of why I'm like, I want to know. 'Cause is she dumb enough to keep trying to come closer, or is she smart enough to go further? Because
How far do you live from her?
Huh?
How far do you live from her? Well, from Sean and them, where they live. Her
From
house.
your apartment to me, it's about 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And then if she's where I think she is, that puts her about 2 to 3 minutes down the road. That puts her in between both the houses, both of my houses, the one I own, the one I stay at. So nobody knows where I stay at, so I don't even have to worry about that. Plus, I'll be moving here soon at some point, so.
Didn't she just have a baby, Nanette?
Wait, is Crystal going to whoop the square? I'm not going to lay my hands on her. She ain't worth me wasting $150 to bail out of jail on. She might be worth $150 of alcohol for me to go have fun with, but and then rub it in her face that I can drink because I am a responsible adult, but not lay my hands on her. My kids need me too much.
Exactly, Mandy. Oh, gosh. Y'all, she says that, I heard her say it again today. She wants YouTube to be her job.
Yes. Yes, she did.
But it's never going to happen. And obviously, Sean has told her that because it came from her mouth. It's never going to happen. So get over it.
Nope.
I'm doing
And
a
I
little
hate too that she's constantly saying, like, well, larger YouTubers don't have this, or people in her chat talk about larger YouTubers. If you think about the larger vloggers, they do not conduct themselves in the same way she does.
No, they have. That's the thing. And I heard her say today, content is content. No, honey.
No.
All you're doing is sitting there talking to a camera, and it's all about talking about people, dragging the hell out of them. That's all she does. I mean, vloggers, they actually go places. They're always, even the younger ones, they're like at the mall or going here, going there because they're vlogging. They don't sit in their house and vlog.
And every single one of them actually has a real legitimate job, too.
Hold on. I don't know, honey. I knew she was pregnant, but I didn't know why she left YouTube. Can you help me? I heard TT say that too. I think it was because of the drama, Nanette. The stuff that was going on between Shoot the Shit, Take Down Man, and her and all that. Especially if she just had a child, I'm sure I would have. My child's more important.
Yeah.
Just saying. Zane Sideways. That's the updater right there. All right. Y'all, I can't figure out. Does anyone in the chat know how I can play a video off of my phone where y'all can see it?
You can be an idiot like me and use your computer and your phone together.
That's what I'm going to have to do, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
I think that too. Anne says, I don't think she wants a job because she won't be able to stream all day. I agree. She is capable. I mean, just like me and somebody was talking, y'all, as much as she likes to talk, she could be a telemarketer all day.
Telemarketer jobs right there in Jacksonville, 35 minutes away from where she lives, and they pay $22 an hour.
Wow.
Don't think I ain't thought about it, but I can't stand talking on the phone.
Randy, as my mom says, that Crystal, she's blonde and she looks like she's 50.
I'm about
to
to tell
L,
you,
right?
Everybody pay attention. Randy, not your mom. Is this her? Oop. Can you see it?
No. Down.
Yeah, but
hold on.
Needs to...
One of these stupid little poppable.
Poland? What is Poland? Text me, Mandy.
Is that her, y'all?
Hold on.
I can't read the comments, so y'all gotta let me know.
Somebody says who? He said, yeah.
That's
LMAO,
her?
yeah.
That's Lori.
Nanette says, I could never talk to my hubby in that manner without getting. I love Pink. She was so kind and helpful. I don't really know. I know of her, Nanette, but I don't know her like that. I'm sure she has a Twitter. Why don't you try to message her on Twitter? So I need to upload Poland. Is that what you're saying? Or I need to upload the picture? What are you saying? I know how to screen share my computer. I know how to do that. But I don't know how to show something, hook my phone up to my computer and show something on my phone.
Yeah, who is Lori?
A mutual friend of Crystal and TT.
Lori messages me at 6:11 this evening. She said she's completely lost it. Lost Sean and her daughter. Are you okay? Saw the post earlier. Meant to check on you earlier, but helping a friend move and tied up. So obviously Trish went running to Lori, boo-hooing to Lori, and Lori's like fucking trying to be a good person and help her out. But this is what Trish apparently posted on Facebook earlier. This isn't right. I just want to scream. I was blamed that people contact my daughter, but she posts all her personal information, school and work on Facebook. And the trolls that went after her. She wanted an excuse to say, I suck as a mom. This isn't right. I feel so betrayed. I dedicated my life to being the best mom I could be, and betrayed that those closest to me demand my attention. And then I said no. They showed me how they could hurt me. I can't cope. I can't. I am safe with a friend. I am grateful, however, being blamed as a bad guy when technically I'm not. 17, and I said no. I have no home to go home to. I do not trust my husband, and I see what he is doing to make me look unstable as possible. I can't believe this is happening. My world has exploded in front of my eyes. That's what she told Lori this afternoon before she went to the house.
That's so sad that she has to blame her daughter. So sad. Like, I could understand if TT wanted to have, like, some sexual channel and flirt and do
Don't be a
adult
stripper.
content. But I'm saying, okay, that's fine. But here's the thing. Do not include your husband or your daughter. Take the world out of the YouTube world. Do your personality and leave that on there. But don't talk about family drama or bring your daughter into it. And then it would have been okay. But she can't separate the two worlds. It all has to be one world, and it all has to revolve around her. What's the new slogan she says? It's my way. If you want to be in my life, this is the stuff you have to do. Like, I never put demands on any type of relationship I'm in, not even my romantic relationship. It's for love. It's not about the demands and what I need out of it. If you love me, you'll see what I need and you'll give it to me.
Amen.
Like, that's sick.
I'm trying to answer y'all's question. Hold on, give me a minute and I'll show you where I just read that from. For those of you who haven't caught on, Lori is a friend of mine that I met through an incident that actually is the one who introduced me and Trisha in the first place. And she's the one who messaged me this evening. So
she messaged
again, I'll try to. Yeah, she messaged me on my Facebook, but according to Lori, she said, oh, hell no. Because I said, so she's staying with you? Please be careful. She said, oh, hell no. Just saw her post. I haven't seen her in 3 years.
See, I don't. I think that y'all have said it in the chat. I don't want to, just blast it out there like that.
Right. I believe.
Matter of fact, she was calling her on her stream when she was driving and crying last night. Well, Lori, CPS is involved. The case has already been opened, and they're not going to close it because that's a liability. If something were to happen, they're going to be held liable for it. And from what she said, Becca's moved out the house.
Well, Becca moved out of the house because they don't have a Lexus for her. Bullshit. She moved out of the house because she doesn't have a mom, because instead of being in the car with your daughter, listening to music and having fun and talking, you wanted to live stream and scream like an idiot out the window. Or you wanted to constantly reiterate the lies over and over. If I had to hear one more time about Marla calling the school when it was a goddamn lie, it's just like it's the same BS. And I think some of the people in her chat are even starting to see it. Like, I think the one girl with N.
I would love to have Miss Tamara up here to talk to. Because I don't get it, Tamara. I really don't. And I've seen you in other chats, and you talk like you have sense.
Right.
But I don't understand. Hey, Helen. Hey, Mama 3. I don't understand you. Not in that situation. I sure don't. Instead of, acting like it's okay, no. Tell her, no, it's not. Y'all, I cannot wrap my head around the fact that you put something before your family. Your family comes first. Hello.
Helen, Snake, grab a snack.
Well, did you see how even the people in her chat are so afraid? Today they were commenting things like, please don't block me, but can I say this? Or don't get upset, I'm being
because
honest.
They know.
They're so afraid to say anything because they know they're going to get blocked. Like, there's no chats that don't include any hate.
When they had the family dispute, Sean let her go stay at the boyfriend's parents' house. Hey, Shar. And you know what? Was that Lori that said that? Yeah. Lori, I've always thought that's where she was. And I'm sorry to tell you, but I was allowed to date, but no boy could be in my bedroom. And I was a senior in high school. No boy could be in my bedroom. No, I couldn't go stay the night at no boy's house. There weren't none of that. And if they come over, we had to, they call it court, on the front porch swing or in the front den in the TV room.
Mm-hmm.
And no, my daughter, she thinks she's bringing a boy up in here. And she ain't going there. I'm not playing that. No, ma'am. Mm-mm.
My 10-year-old's sitting right next to me, and she even knows if she ever fucking dares to bring a boy in my house.
I don't play that.
Take a boy in my house, there's going to be a bullet in his ass and an ass whooping for her.
Hi, Lori. The other Lori.
I was a teenage mom. I ain't not going to allow that in my kids. Y'all, I am freezing my butt off right now.
Really? It's not even cold here yet. I've still got my fan on.
I feel like a retard. I'm over here freezing.
Well, Lori, I understand that, but I think she's there a lot. Matter of fact, when she was staying in her dream space, she slipped up and said that she was at the boyfriend's house.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever talked about it.
I think she was put out by the state, not by Sean, not by anybody else.
When she said the words that her daughter does not feel safe at home, that's all I needed to hear.
Then she tried to say she didn't feel safe there because she had somebody close by watching her every move. I know damn well she better not be talking about me because I got way more better things to do.
Look, nobody has to watch her every move. She puts it on live stream for the world.
It's not my fault she posted at Burger King. The only Burger King near us is on Yacht Street in Jacksonville. I mean, if you're going to try to be unnoticeable, fucking be smart about it.
Pamela, I did too. That was the first person I thought about because I didn't know how close she was.
It's all right. Simply, I'm going to have to come visit you because I'll be going to Myrtle Beach here soon. I love me going to Myrtle Beach now. I'll be in
Murder
South Carolina.
Beach. Murder Beach.
Myrtle Beach.
Exactly,
I just
Shar.
hate how
You know,
everybody seems to really just be one big hypocrite. Like STS and her are huge hypocrites. They cannot practice what they preach in many ways. It's
I
just, it
agree.
bothers me.
All right,
And
I'm
I
gonna go
hate that
ahead
they're
and bring
always
this up,
picking.
y'all. I cannot stand. Good night, Mandy.
Good night, Mandy.
No.
My hubby just got home from Myrtle Beach today, business though. Yeah, there's people always here. Y'all, there ain't nothing special about it. Nothing.
Are you crazy?
No, I'm not.
Shoot, there's plenty special about it.
I
You
get
come
away
to
from
my
it just
little
as
beach.
anytime I can.
We'll switch. We'll trade lives for about a month. You come live at this little shitty beach, and I'll go live at yours. And you'll tell within a week you'll be begging me to go back home.
Kaylee, I'm getting ready to say it about Ricky. That's my thing, Lori. You know, it is hard to deal with. I grew up, and you know, her of all people should know how it feels because she always says, you know, her mother wasn't there for her. So she should know exactly how her daughter is feeling. And I'm going to tell y'all that hurt and pain turns into anger. And that's, you know, a matter of fact, I'm going to put it out there. My daughter was crying tonight about her daddy passing away. And that was always my biggest fear, that her hurt would not turn into anger. And then, of course, you know, then they start rebelling and acting out. And most of them turn to alcohol or drugs or whatever. And, you know, I was talking to her. I was talking to somebody. I was like, hold on, Haley just walked in. And, you know, you have to take that time to sit down and deal with the problem right then. Not give me a few minutes and I'll get off live stream. That's not how it works.
No.
Right, 5 hours later.
Yeah, so, and, you know, she's angry. She doesn't understand why.
She puts so much blame on Becca, even when she's telling the story now. And when she said about talking to CPS, like, oh, I have a rebellious 17-year-old. When I was 17, I wasn't rebellious. I loved hanging out with my mom. I was in every activity, and I loved that they were in the audience. And I went away to college, and I came home on the weekends because I missed being around my family. Like, I wasn't a rebellious teen. And a lot of them, this is not Becca being rebellious. This is not what that is. This is embarrassment.
I don't see her being rebellious at all.
No, this is straight
the child goes
embarrassment.
to school. You can tell she's got her head on straight. I mean,
Right.
She's obviously, you know, she's always talking about how good her grades are. And I've noticed she was in the flag team, you know, that football games.
Both my nephews actually know her in school, and both my nephews had, when I asked one of them, because one of my nephews, he's a sophomore and he works with me at the pizza shop, and I straight asked him his opinion one day, and he straight looked at me. He said, Aunt Crystal, she's a really nice person. He's like, she's very nice. He's like, you would never know that her mom's that same crazy woman, because he even stood in the yard the one afternoon and was watching me watch the video, talking to his mom about what had happened. And he was kind of aware of it working at the pizza shop, what was going on. And he looked at me and he had nothing but nice things to say about who Becca is and how she is. It's just a shame that her fucking mom is a psychotic lunatic.
And actually, Becca could, I'm almost certain, well, this is my opinion. I think that Becca could, like, sue her mom, because she has said time and time again she did not want to be on video. She didn't want to be on, and her mom would, like, put the camera over to her and stuff. You're allowed to say no to being videotaped. That's why in this new day and age of vloggers, they're trying to figure out about having children on, you know, like minors, like 4 and 5, you know, you videotape them when they use the potty for the first time. And when they get older, they might not have wanted that online. So they're trying to come up with these laws to fight that. So Becca could have a case here. And if she was younger, I bet you any money she would be able to live somewhere else if she told a judge that she wanted to.
Mickey, you're exactly correct. I mean, all that my daughter's involved in, there's always orchestra concerts, there's always chorus concerts, there's always softball games, there's a play, there's always something going on, and she obviously isn't involved.
No.
Right.
She is, but when does she have time? When she's on fucking live every 5 minutes.
But if you remember, that was why she couldn't stay and take care of her sick family member, because she couldn't miss Becca's senior year.
Well, I mean, that's just like,
Becca's
you know,
senior year now.
She has her prom this year. There's so much, you know, you have your senior year, you have your senior pictures.
Right.
I mean, everything is your senior year. We had our senior trip here. We go on a cruise. And it's just sad, you know, they need that stability. They need that attention. It's not her rebelling at all. If she was rebelling, she'd be out running the streets all hours of the night and doing drugs and drinking. That's rebelling.
Right. Right. But she wouldn't be working and everything.
This is the one time where she needs a mother, an actual mother, and instead her mother is doing nothing but pure embarrassing her. That's what makes this whole ordeal sick. Trish is doing nothing but absolutely embarrassing this wonderful child. You know, as much as we all try to not bring her daughter into the conversations and leak all the personal information out, her mother does it on her own. But we try to respect the fact that, you know, this poor little girl is just coming to an adulthood and becoming a woman, and she's actually got a legit chance to be such a wonderful, beautiful woman. But the sad thing is, the rest of her life, she's always going to have to drag around what everybody knows about her mother.
Yep.
I mean, people don't realize that what you do as a parent, it affects your child's life forever.
Lori, I totally agree, and that's what I've always said. There's a line that you cross of where too much is too much. And that line has been crossed every day. Every day.
That was crossed, yeah. That's what I mean. If she wanted to have a YouTube channel, she is appealing on camera. She's well-spoken. She's definitely very theatrical, over the top. She's, like I said, well spoken. She could have done it. She could have even gone into like doing reviews for like Adam and Eve and go the adult content route. But then do not show your daughter in the car singing the songs and where she works, and talk about your sex life with your husband and give his name and where he works and your address. Keep it separate. And then you could have your own YouTube channel and nobody would be asking you to stop in your family. We don't care if you keep your channel up, but we just don't want you to keep, you know, putting everybody's name in your mouth that doesn't deserve it. And at least let your viewers know the truth, because you're hiding. And I know that now that I have put my face out here and started talking, I'm sure somebody will say something rude about me and blah, 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 which, whatever. I'm not talking.
But, you know, it's not that deep. I've always said it's not that deep. Just like her talking about me, my meth pipe, my kids could burn down my house with it. And listen, words do have no power unless you give them that power. And she doesn't have that power over me. Sorry. No. She just doesn't.
Right. And then her viewers thinking that your children are like 5 and 2 and you
She has no idea where my kids were. She has no idea what ages they were. She has no damn clue.
Right.
And it's none of her damn business, to be honest.
No, not at all. Not at all. So what did you want to, why'd you ask if we all put one in the chat or whatever? Where was that going?
So, I asked who was married or in a relationship. Okay. We all know that Ricky adores Trisha. Y'all, I cannot stand a pervert. I can't. Okay. He was on, and I'm going to try to figure out how to play this video, but he was on a live stream the other night, and he was hitting on the girl. Okay. Well, then she said at first she thought it was Pam is who she thought it was. Well, come to find out it's Ricky. I knew that because everyone knows what does Pam put at the end of anything that she writes?
A heart.
Exactly, a red heart. So he was in there hitting on this girl. Me too, Black Pepper. And when I saw this, I was like, you fucking, excuse my language, pervert. Well, she holds up her hand and she's like, I'm married. Okay. What does that tell you? Basically, I'm married. Leave me the hell alone. Right or wrong? Yeah. Okay. Well, he proceeds to hit on her. Okay. Let me tell you something, Mr. Ricky. That is sexual harassment.
Yep.
And
if you continue to do something after, if you continue to do something after you've been asked to stop, then yes, that then
you
becomes
can tell it made her so uncomfortable. She got off live stream.
Wow.
And I have it recorded, so you cannot deny it neither.
That's sad.
Yes.
That's interesting.
And that's another thing about YouTube. And meeting people this way. We all come from different backgrounds. We all have a different way of communicating. We have different slang. We have different mannerisms. Just because the people you're friends with in your circle might allow you to continuously hit on them doesn't mean that you can do it to somebody you don't know. Once you're asked to stop something, when it's in a sexual manner, then you need to stop. I mean, look at what's going on in Hollywood right now. Do I enjoy being, told I'm pretty or, hit on? Of course I do.
A compliment is different than feeling like.
Right, exactly. I like a compliment. I don't, cry wolf every time I get one or something like that. But if I get an eerie feeling and I want you to stop and say stop, then I hope you respect that. And he should have learned that and he should have known that. That's a shame.
Kaylee was, she says he was like, you are sexy. Are you married? So Kaylee, you must have been watching it too. I was like, you fucking nasty ass pervert. And then what really pissed me off about it was she was like, babe, he's just playing. She was talking to her husband. And she was like, babe, he's just playing. Well, then he proceeds to do the shit. Who the fuck does that?
Wow. Right, in any means.
Like I said,
I like, Trisha has said numerous times that she's seen Ricky's dick pics. I'm sorry, but if you're married, I'm not interested in nobody else's dick.
No.
Unless your dick's hanging down to your kneecaps, I don't even care.
Good night, Libby. I'm sorry. Yeah, that pissed me off. Fucking nasty ass. If that was me, I'd have went the hell off and I told him, look here, you fucking pervert. And get the hell off of my live stream and don't fucking come back.
Wow. And they had to hop on real quick last night after Randy and Bees too. That wasn't, and then when they're in there again, they're telling half the story and nobody understands. Like Randy and Bee didn't just go after Pam and say, you'll be responsible if something happens to Rainbow. They said that in not retaliation, but they said that after the fact that Pam was saying that Bee would be responsible if Trisha did something. Like Pam left that part of the story out. So then it looks like Bee and Randy were just talking all this stuff on Pam, and that wasn't the case.
Pam came in there starting that, saying that if something happened, it would be their fault.
Right.
See,
and that's even not true.
I still don't even know who Pam is yet.
She's from Shoot the Shit. And I'm going to go ahead and address this real quick because I know for a fact my stepdaughter was molested by her mom's boyfriend, okay? Yeah. You can be charged with that and plead to a lesser charge. Okay? And if it is your first charge, you can go here. It's called pretrial intervention. You go through that program, and that charge is never shown on your record. So, yes, there is a possibility that he has a charge, and it is sealed and cannot be seen. So that's a lie when they say that cannot happen. Yes, it can.
Interesting.
Wow.
My damn tooth is starting to hurt again.
Exactly. And it's not just with, that's with any charge. The state will plea it down to a lesser charge. It's called a plea agreement. And if you don't have any priors, they have programs for you to go through where it doesn't show up on your record.
Just castrate them. Doesn't matter if it's their first offense or not. Damn, if you're dumb enough to do some shit like that, fucking castrate them.
Matter of fact, there's a sex offender that stays right across the street from me. And the reason I know that is because I have an app on my phone called Life 360 where I can track my kids by their phones. And in that app, it automatically shows you any crime that's took place that's been reported with the police department. It'll have like a little blue dot. And then it also shows all registered sex offenders. And that's how I knew. I don't even let my kids play in the yard.
Oh, we get notified around here.
Because, Lori, they plead to a lesser charge.
Wow. It's scary.
Yeah,
it's a scary world, and it makes it even scarier out there with YouTube and things like that, because you do not know who's on the other side.
Exactly.
You do not know who's watching. Like every single time that the mess will, or not BlessThisMesss, but TT will say, "Oh, I have 210 people watching."
Yeah, and you have no clue who them 210 people are.
And you were in there with your daughter and you're showing your daughter. You don't know. It's not the ones that you think it is that you need to worry about. It's the ones that don't show their face at all, that never try to talk to you. And that's the scary part. And that's where I think, too, this case with the Child Protective Services, that's what they're also looking out for. They have to watch that, too, because they know what type of sickos are out there in this world. They're not worried about Marla and all of that, because they know that there's nothing to back that up. They're more worried about who else is watching these. They're out there forever.
And I'll say with my stepdaughter, the charge that they put on him was criminal sexual misconduct with a minor. He is not a registered sex offender. He's not.
That's
and
scary.
Guess what? He pled, they found him incompetent to withstand trial because he tried to act like he was crazy. He did not do jail time. He went and did an evaluation in the crazy house. That's it. In Colombia.
And that's just it. She's so worried about her haters and her followers or her trolls, whatever the hell the name she wants to call everybody or God-given minute.
Randy is my mom. I'm not sure.
What if something was to actually happen to her kid? I mean, she's going to blame everybody, but in all reality, the only person that's God honestly to blame is the mother itself. She's put her own daughter in more danger than anybody else in this world could put her kid in, even her own kid herself.
Yep. 100%.
I mean, she's lucky that Bless was such an easygoing person, because who's to tell that there's not one person, if she's pissed off, that's going to run into her the same way Bless did, and she's going to pull this same amount of shit and jump off her car. They don't shoot her.
I told her that to her face. Now, had it been 15 years ago, it would have went down totally different.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if she would have met, if this would have happened, and I don't even got to say 15 years ago, if she would have met me this time last year, she would have not had no teeth. And I would have done knocked all them pretty little porcelains down her throat so damn far, she'd be shitting them out for a week.
Hey, Ash. So I don't know. And like Pam says, I don't agree with her behaviors, but everyone's human and they make mistakes and they deserve to be forgiven.
Okay.
Okay. But you have to own your shit and be accountable and say, hey, I messed up. I'm wrong. I've never heard a genuine apology come out of her mouth, ever.
Nope.
No.
Not one bit.
No, Stephanie, I agree. She's not.
The only thing that's genuine about her, hell, I can't even say that's genuine about her.
Her addiction to Wi-Fi.
I mean, her teeth are fake, her tits are fake, her attitude's fake, her personality's fake. Give me something real.
But I mean, if she would, she's not shy, you know, when it comes to her streaming and stuff. But if she were to take her like heartaches and trials and use them for good, she could, you know, she's like so stuck. She says, if I just help one person, okay, you're not going to help anyone by sitting there talking shit all day, every day. So use your things that you've been through in your life for good.
Right.
Exactly, Lori. Exactly. And she says, you know, I thought we were going to get on here and we were going to talk about mental illness and this and that. Honey, you think just because you delete them streams, they gone? No.
That's what I said, Lori, earlier in the chat. I don't think you were in here. If she wanted her storyline to continue, she should have taken Dr. Phil up on his offer. This could have gone a whole different route. She could have been the saving grace, you know, come in and played the martyr that she loves to be. And like, look, I changed and been an advocate then for the safe way to be a streamer online and, you know, had a whole different type of channel after this. But she thought she knew best and was going to continue it her way or no way. And this is where it's gotten her.
Pamela Bozeman, she was talking shit that day, but I'll be the one to say that she ain't got to really. I am the pizza girl, and the boyfriend she's talking to was a 22-year-old child. He thought it was all a joke. Ain't neither one of us going to do nothing to her. She's a waste of the time. She's a waste of space. Sorry,
no, she loves to make a bigger deal out of everything, and it's just, oh God.
Lori, she said that he offered help, but she refused to sign the paper.
I don't watch Dr. Phil, but I've watched a few things from like with everybody.
It's on my DVR. It gets recorded automatically. I've always liked them.
Where like some of his rehab and help centers are. Shit, Dr. Phil, there ain't nothing wrong with me. Take me to one of them rehab centers. Shit, that's a 5-star hotel. The places that he be sending people to get help. That's a mini vacation. If you don't, I mean, even if you're taking it as a joke, sure, at least take it and enjoy the time you're getting out of it.
Right.
I mean, you wanted to go this far, fuck it, suck it and drink up the rest of this. I mean, what it is she got told the truth. That's all it was. Same as everybody on this whole YouTube and Twitter, everybody that she hates, it's all people that called her out and told her the fucking truth.
And now people are trying to say, like, even in her chat, stick up for her again when she calls him a quack. Like, oh, do you know that he doesn't even have a license to practice and this and that? Because he's not the one practicing the medicine. All he's doing is giving his educated opinion. All the ones that are practicing the medicine and the therapy are the ones that call in or is sitting in the audience, and they're the doctors and the directors. He doesn't need to have his license. He doesn't need to have his malpractice insurance anymore because he's not the one administering it. He's just calculating it all up and fixing it and giving it to you with a big, nice bow on it.
What did she think? Just because his name had doctor in it, that he was going to automatically hand her life script? I mean,
I don't know.
She would have had better results going on fucking Jerry or Oprah. I mean, I kind of feel like that's how she thought she was going at this.
Hell, Jerry pays you to come on there.
Hell, at least Oprah, you're getting a free car, most likely. All we did was get promised free Whoppers, and I still ain't got my damn Whopper yet. I'm still pissed off over that, y'all. Hold the onion rings with the hair. I don't need the hair and the onion rings, so.
Well, I wanted to ask you, Bless, what do you think? Because there's so many people, I guess, that either do not get Dr. Phil or, you know, from other countries and that. Would there be a way that we can make like a closed private Facebook group and stream it from there during the show and have like a party?
Yeah, I'm gonna stream it from the big TV in the living room.
Okay.
You could either do it on Google Hangouts or you could do it on Facebook, either one. But
Right.
from what I've heard is Dr. Phil has copyrights, so we wouldn't be able, you'd get a strike on YouTube. So you may be able to stream it live and then have to private it after that.
Right. Yeah, that's why I was thinking we could do too, like a Facebook Live group and just make it a closed group.
Right.
Because then that way we could just shut the group down after. We don't have to worry about a strike or getting in trouble for anything. Just leave it up, honestly, while it's airing. I believe it airs here at 3 or 4 p.m.
Well, it comes on twice where I'm at. It comes on at 10 in the morning, and then it comes on at 3.
It comes on at
it does come on at 3 here, because it probably is your repeat.
And I do have a VidMe. I have a VidMe account, so it can be posted over there too. And
all right. Yeah, well, I'm definitely tuning in. I have it on demand, and the DVR and everything is all set.
No, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
I'll be at work.
Yeah, it used to come on here early. What part of Ohio are you from, Mom of 3?
So anyone listening, this is what we're going to do. With YouTube, you can't, it'll be a copyright strike. So we'll create a Facebook group. And then what do we want to name it?
I'm not commenting. I'm shutting up.
Yeah, no, let's not comment on it yet. We'll think of a name.
The rabbit falls down the rabbit hole.
No. We have to think of something good.
Finally served. Justice for all, y'all. That was my hashtag for this even happened.
Right, exactly, Lori. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's just keep it quiet for now. Even though it's a secret Facebook group, though, you still have to have an invitation to get into it.
Yeah.
And
well,
then
that's what we can do is DM it on Twitter. Almost all of y'all have Twitter. The name of the Facebook group.
Yeah, I'm not on Twitter, but we can figure something out. Go ahead
and just the invite, and then afterwards we'll tell her we'll have an intervention with her.
There's a lot of people that can't watch it, but I will stream it live on Facebook. We'll use that platform. I'm going to check my messages now.
Yeah, Surfer Rosa, that's why we were going to do the Facebook group.
And a lot of people will be at work. But how do I get my messages? I don't even know. Let's see.
Yeah, Amanda, that would be funny. And then we could block her so she couldn't comment, just like she does all of us.
I want a cigarette. Lord.
Well, I think too on Facebook, I mean, you can have you can make a bogus account just to go into the secret group. Like we could just all have like a name and TT at the end, or something, I don't know, something so that we know that that's what it is. I was just trying to think of a way that other people could watch it too. You know, so I'm fine with whatever. I'm gonna sit at home and watch it. And I don't have a YouTube content channel, so I guess my opinion really never matters. And I don't want to do my personal Facebook either, but like I said, if we did a group somehow, but however you guys decide, whatever.
Okay, Randy is my mom. I'm looking at my messages now. That is correct.
Judith, I believe it's the 27th and 30th are the dates that I'm seeing.
Wait, what?
Oh my God. Y'all, I just saw this message. It says, okay, check this out, BITCH. Now you're effing with my people. I saw your name on 4 comment sections today, and the nicest thing anyone said about you is that you are a CUNT. Welcome to my turf.
Who said that?
Triggered, are you?
Wait, what is that?
I don't know. It's the name is Fucked Up Farrah.
Lord, sweet Jesus. I think Trish is on live right now.
Oh, wow.
4 emails saying truthfully, Trish uploaded 4 videos.
I saw she got, here, let me go back so I can see the chat. I saw she got super chat again today. Did she lose it or she still got it?
The what? Oh, she still got the super chat. Somebody gave her $10 earlier, and she was saying she was going to give it to her friend.
Yeah, Kaylee, they messaged that to me through YouTube. You know, Trisha loves that word. It's probably her.
Candace has been making me sit here wanting a cigarette for the last, like, 2 hours.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong? Oh, she's just hanging out. Brian just got home, y'all. I'm just eating what?
That's the one, Lori. I think that's the platform that I have an account with. Let me see.
All I need you to do is put them in the kennel when I let them in.
She's moving videos from two. Okay, so I am seeing that correctly then. All right, thank you, Lori, because I was wondering what the hell she's doing.
No, that's not it. Because this says that you have, it's $75 a month just to stream.
Wow.
No.
I didn't know there was 2 YouTube accounts.
Oh my God, she's had so many.
She always loses her channel. She gets
I'll be damned.
Hey Uber Goober, how are you?
Yes.
If she's moving her content, she must be afraid of another strike, right?
Yeah. What is the platform? When I privated that video, somebody uploaded, everybody was sharing it on Twitter. That's the one I have an account on. Is it VidMe?
Yep.
She's showing around the house that she's at. She is wearing a robe, showing around a fancy Hollywood LA makeup. Look before the betrayal. Scarlet makeup, fun look, and chat. That's what she just upstreamed 4 minutes ago. So now she's linking the videos of. She's in her bra and her freaking towel.
Oh, but no sexual content.
There's no. Oh, she's got her hairbrush. I wonder if she's gonna start talking into it. I don't have a hairbrush to talk into. I'll talk into a shoe. How y'all doing? Red Knickers house.
Ew.
Lord have mercy. I've seen it all with this woman. This woman is just something within herself. So if you got multiple YouTubes, multiple Facebooks, and people are supposed to just buy into everything. Oh, I cut off.
It sounds like little fireworks are going on.
Everybody's live tonight. Me was sitting there bored as crap, nothing to do. Nobody was live. She's so nice. She wants to sue Dr. Phil. She had no problem being in Hollywood on his dime. She isn't supposed to post that video either under the disclosure agreement.
Oh,
she ain't gonna sue Dr. Phil. She can try. It's not gonna work.
I really think that she's trying to do everything in her power to get the show not to air. Like, she's talking about it. They disclosed the guests.
What are y'all talking about? I don't see no videos uploaded. I'm not subscribed to her either, but I looked it up. I don't see anything.
Oh, I'm sure he does, Lori. I wonder if she had any words with his wife, Robin.
Hi, Stacey. Hi, ex-dude. Happy birthday. XO.
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What did I repeat something, or are we agreeing about his wife, Robin? Chaos Kitty, you're not blocked from here.
Boy, she thinks she is something else. Hold on, y'all. I don't see the chat. What's going on?
Nothing really.
I don't see my chat anywhere. Hold on. I don't know why.
Stacey, yeah, people are going to go ahead and live stream it so everyone can see it. That's what we were kind of talking about here. I know, I'm excited too, Stacey. Oh, I'm so sure. She will be live streaming the entire time crying. Or she'll, like, maybe she'll just go, like, do a blackout or something, and she won't, so that all of her loyal subscribers and fans can worry about her. And then, you know, oh, are you okay? Are you okay? And I mean, she was doing the exact same thing in the car that she did to the live stream on Memorial Day when everybody was like, are you okay? Call me. Get off here. Make sure you're okay. I'm worried about you. And then poor Makeup Mandy had the seizure, and Rebecca it's your girl Rebecca was trying to get a hold of her, and she was so rude and wouldn't answer anybody. And the people that are on her page now, they didn't even know about that stream, and they don't even know that she did this same thing. What is it, 7 months ago? The same kind of breakdown, the same kind of antics, the depressive crying, wouldn't read the chat, wanted people to worry about her. And if you think back to it, that is when Marla did reach out because she was worried that there was a child at home. She had every right to. She had every right to worry about a child being in that home with the way TT was acting on that stream. So I don't knock Marla for doing that at all. But this is the same behavior, and people are worried about her again. So her actions started that whole entire ball rolling once again, and she will not put the blame on anybody but everyone else. The blame will never go on her. She can never see that her actions are causing a lot of this, if not all of it. Yep, it's a sick cycle that just will not stop repeating itself.
Boy, she kills me.
So wait, is she actually like on right now?
No,
Oh,
I was watching that video. It was nothing, just a video of her putting makeup on in the hotel.
Oh, I thought she had a makeup artist.
I think she did for the taping because she said not too much blush because that's what the makeup artist said. Boy, she thought she was Hollywood. Wow. All right, let me see. I'm going to try to create this group really quick.
A lot of people do actually get Trisha Paytas confused with her, but
Trisha
Paytas just sits on her kitchen floor. And it's funny because they've both been on Dr. Phil now. TP was on Dr. Phil.
Yeah, and they dressed her the same way. They covered her up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everybody keeps comparing her to Jodi Arias. I don't get the connection. Like, I don't see the... I don't know. I didn't really follow the whole Jodi Arias thing, though. I watched a few of the documentaries and movie on, what was it, Lifetime, maybe?
I have to choose one.
I watched parts of the trial, but not a lot, so... Midlife crisis family, not on Papa.
Should I make it closed or secret? Closed, anyone can find the group and see who's in it. Only members can see post. Secret is only members can find the group and see the post. So if you weren't a member, then you wouldn't be able to find it. So I better do closed, huh?
Yeah, do closed for now. Wait, who fake faints on Dr. Phil? No.
Oh, gosh.
You're kidding me. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. See, there's so much stuff I don't know. Wow. Wow. I wonder if STS is going to say then Dr. Phil was attempted to murder her then because his lights were too hot or something. Yeah, I knew that she was going to lunge at the person, But I did not know that she faked another medical emergency. Wow. Well, weren't they saying that she really wanted to be like on Tyler Perry or something? Like, maybe Tyler Perry really does need to have her on if she can fake all this stuff so well. Oh my God, I'm so excited now to watch. Like, I was excited before, guys, but now I'm like, I'm trying to think what kind of snack I want. Like, I want it all.
All right, y'all.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
sending on Twitter. I'm sending the picture. Those that I already have DMs from, I'm sending the picture now of what the group, the name, and what it looks like.
I can hear him saying that about that's not the exit because I've heard him say that to guests before. Maybe it would have knocked some sense into her, right, Helen? Wow. Man, if I had known about this earlier and he did any type of taping on the East Coast, I would have driven like 3 states over to watch this. To have like actually been in the audience. Honestly. That's absolutely crazy. I'm gonna have to come up with a Twitter. I don't have one yet. Well, actually, I think yeah, I have Facebook. I'm gonna make a different account to go in on it.
If you'll message me on Facebook, then I can send you the picture, and then you can just create an account to go in it.
Okay.
I'll type my Facebook here in the chat. I think it.
Are you sure you want to put it in the chat, or can't you make a comment?
I think I can do it through the Google Hangouts chat.
Yeah.
Let me see exactly. What my name is on there. I don't know exactly how it says.
Oh my God, Donna, that's so funny. He's in witness protection. Wait, TT said that he works retail. I didn't think he did retail. I don't know. I thought he was like in some kind of like security. I can't tell if I like it like that angle or this angle. I think up and down's easier. Ange, the title of the show is going to be something like my addiction to social media is ruining my marriage or something.
Here, I'll tell you exactly what it says.
I don't even know what all the settings are on this.
My YouTube addicted wife and her online haters are ruining our marriage.
If I was her husband, her telling the world that I had a little penis and didn't know how to properly do her would be ruining our marriage.
Hi, shit happens.
But actually, I probably never would have married her if she told me beforehand that she didn't go down. Because the way she does things with that cucumber, you would think she was pretty good at it. But she constantly says that she doesn't do that.
I'm looking, Uber. I don't think I have a request from you. I don't see one.
Crystal, Sean's still at home, isn't he?
Okay, here we go.
He's probably getting drunk. I'd have to be drunk 24 hours a day to deal with that. In order to add people to Facebook groups, you have to be Facebook friends.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm in groups that I'm not friends with.
Right. I think Chaos, when you're in a secret group, you do have to be friends with the person on Facebook for a minute. Because I'm in a few secret groups, not YouTube related, but like from high school and stuff like that. You have like a little evil giggle going on. I want to know what you're giggling about. Oh my God, is that what the name of the group is? Not bought. Oh God, never mind. Never mind. Yes, Crystal, isn't her little evil laugh scaring you? It's scaring me. It's like, ha 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 ha.
All right, we got some that's finding it.
Why don't we have to have our headphones in? And sometimes when people are on the chats, they have to have their headphones in.
I don't know. I think it all depends on your computer. See, I don't have to have mine in.
Yeah.
You know what? But you know, Kaylee, I think Kaylee come on and she had to have hers. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm just on my phone, so I don't have my laptop is fried right now, and I don't have time to try to fix it. I can't wait to get off here and see all of the stuff on Facebook. I don't want to talk about it, but I'm excited to see it all. You're back.
I'm back. I had to go to the room. Brian saying,
You what? Oh, who else joined?
Oh my God. I think I joined the chat.
Oh, hi. Who is it?
It's Stacy.
Hi.
Hi, Stacy.
I didn't even think. Good. I didn't even think that it would work on my phone, to be honest.
Well, you're in the chat now. No turning back. Welcome. Welcome to the dark side.
Oh, yeah.
All right, those of you that have messaged me on Twitter, like if I've already had a message from you on Twitter, I've sent you the screenshot of what it looks like.
Oh my God, Ange, I would be divorcing him. Like, I just talked about spiders in my therapy session because I got bit by a spider and almost died. So I'm like, I'm beyond. Like, I have PTSD from spiders. Like, it's bad. And I would be on my way to divorce court right now if anybody ever drew a spider on my toilet paper. Ever. Like, no, thank you. That's so funny, but not funny at the same time.
Kaylee,
So,
I'm getting ready to add you. Hold on, and I'll just add you. My grandma is actually battling a brown recluse bite.
That's what I got bit by.
And she has been battling this thing. What she's immune depressed anyways, because she has what do you call it? Oh my gosh.
Where did she get bit at?
Psoriasis on her hands really bad. On her ankle. And
that's
she's
exactly
had to
go
to the wound doctor and all. It's been 3 months. She can't even walk.
I got bit on my ankle and I didn't know that I had been bit. And it was I went to the hospital the first time and they told me nothing was wrong with me, and they told my mom just to take me home because I was complaining of leg pain, and they told my mom that my hip wasn't broken and that nothing was wrong with me, and she took me home. I couldn't walk, and she told the doctor when we were leaving that something was wrong with her daughter, that I don't cry wolf like that. Like, I'd never been in the hospital, I've never been sick, but I was in extreme pain. And the next morning I woke up with 104.7 fever, and I was on my deathbed. Like, my mom said that I was as white as a ghost. I was like shaking, but I was sweating. And she took me down to our local doctor, and the local doctor didn't even come in the room. And he said, I don't know what we're dealing with, because at this time you could see my whole leg was swollen and my ankle was turning black. And he said, this is serious. You have to get back to the hospital. I'm calling you an ambulance. And I said, no, I don't want to go by ambulance because I wanted to smoke. And it was close. It wasn't super far. But I didn't know what it was. You know, I was like, no, I want to have a cigarette. Like, I don't care.
Oh my God.
So my mom drove me, and he was like, this is not like stop and go out to lunch, go call your friends. He's like, you have 5 minutes to get to that hospital. They're waiting for you. So we get to the hospital, and they were like actually waiting outside in where the ambulances come for me. And they rushed me into a room, and they put 2 IVs, one in each arm. And my heart was racing. They did a bunch of lab work, and I went up for an MRI. And while I was in the MRI, the guy doing the test was like, I don't know why you're up here. They're just going to send you over to the other hospital to amputate your leg. And I was like, what are you talking? Like, I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know what was going on. So I had them stop the test, and I went back down to my mom, and there were about 25 doctors in the room waiting for me. And they had called all these doctors in that were rounding in the hospital to look at my leg because it was so odd, and no one had ever seen it before. So they put me in the ambulance, and they take me to the next hospital because it was a trauma center. And it's probably like 9 o'clock at night by now. And they give me all these papers to amputate my leg. And my mom comes, and she says to the surgeon, like, that's my baby. You know, she's young, she's a dancer, like, you can't do this. And he's like, I don't know if we can save it. It's very bad. And if it comes down to her life or her leg, I'm going to take her leg. and I went in for, I had 5 surgeries, one every 12 hours, and my leg was opened from the ankle halfway up to my shin to the tibia. Like you could see the bone. And it was open like that for 31 days, and they would have to like pack it and pull the dressing out dry. I mean, I was in excruciating pain. I've had 3 skin grafts, and I didn't walk for a year because of all the surgeries that I had, and like, you know, I had plastic surgery on it and everything. So I hope to God your grandma's okay. Like, it's serious. I was on antibiotics forever, and they only knew from the pathology because it turned into necrotizing fasciitis, which is the flesh-eating disease, because the venom was in me for about 72 hours. And so it was eating my flesh from the inside out, and it was bad. So it's not. So, Ange, I would be divorcing your husband. Like, that's where we were going with this. You and your husband would, I would be divorcing him. Like, no joke. So, but I'm okay now. Like, I still have like some problems. Like, I have nerve damage in my foot and things like that. And they actually, what's that thing that Marla has? That CPRS or something like that? Does anybody know the initials? Not the, not MRI, not MRSA.
CMT. Is that
Yeah, they actually kind of thought that I may have it because of some of the symptoms I'm like presenting with. So I was trying to get all the information from Marla, you know, because my foot's been really hurting, and they said that a lot of times you can get that after a serious injury because it's nerve related, you know. But yeah. Oh, it's okay, Ange. You can mention it. I'm just glad you didn't take a picture of it. I'm like okay to talk about it and stuff. Now, for a while there I wasn't, but I'm just deathly afraid of spiders. Like I have a whole process I have to go through to kill them and stuff. It's ridiculous. But well, hopefully, I'm sure Bless will know not to add people she doesn't know, right, to the group. Okay, CMT. Thanks, Amanda. Laura?
Yeah. Yep. Everyone that is being added up, I know who they are.
Okay. Yeah. Because, I mean, it doesn't need to be a big group.
I'm trying to figure out how to add like a admin or a moderator so that there can be other people to accept.
Mm-hmm. Well, since I don't have Twitter and that, I don't know a lot of people, so I wouldn't be good at accepting people because I wouldn't know them. Well, it's not like we're going to have any content on there, Lori, for them to report. So what are they going to report? Oh, it's okay, Ange. Thank you. Big hugs. I always see you in the late night chat. I was so upset that Blue Hair didn't go on last night, Bless. I was mad at her. I hope she goes on tonight.
She's on now. I actually
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I went in there a little while ago before I started this.
Oh, I'm gonna have to jump on. I told her, well, she's up until freak 5:30 in the morning. Yeah.
Oh,
no. I'll have to take a break and then go over. She was upset that you popped the cherry. She was like, I wanted to pop her cherry on the live. I was like, I'm sorry, I went on Bless's first.
I like Les.
Yeah, she's sweet.
Uber, tell me how to do that. I'm looking And I don't see an option, but I am on my cell phone. So I see.
All right, well, I'm gonna
files.
make up another Facebook account. Did you send me
Mine's
the picture of
public
it?
because mine's public because of my business, so it don't really matter to me.
Did you
I don't know who that is. Let's see. Did I type it? Look over in the group chat.
Okay, how do I find that?
On the Hangouts, you see where your picture where you're talking?
Yeah.
Okay, there should be a chat there where like you can send messages.
I found it yesterday when I was talking to you, one friend.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, or when I'm on my phone, a notification will pop up if somebody sends a message through there. Here, I'm going to type it again and see if it...
Yeah, it didn't pop up with a notification.
I just sent it.
Okay.
Still nothing popped up? All right, here, look in the, I'm going to type it in the chat. Look in the chat on the, this is my
good night,
Facebook.
Stacy.
Good night, Stacy.
Okay. I'm so bad at all of this.
Okay, let's see.
All right, hold on.
I've never messed with the Google Hangouts. I know Facebook, I know in and out, but
oh shit. I hate the fact that, like, on every single device, you have a different way to do shit. Like,
yeah.
none of it ever goes the right way.
How many people's watching? Can't even tell. Good night, Pamela. Go into the member list and click on the gear icon. I don't have a member list. Hold on, let me pull it up on my computer. Maybe that's why. I promise I'm gonna get all of you. I'm gonna get y'all. Three people want to join this group.
Alrighty, I put you on my regular one, and then I'm just gonna make my different Facebook account, and then I'll have you add me. Okay.
Alrighty. I know who that is.
So, alrighty. Well, I enjoyed talking with everybody. I am going to go do a little bit of housework, and then I'm gonna hop in and say hi to Les. So,
Well, it
thank you
was
so much
good
for letting
having
me come
you.
on. Yeah, thank you so much for letting me come on and BS with you guys. I really like it.
All right, here we go.
You do it kind of the more comfortable you get.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, like I thought I was gonna be all totally afraid to have my video up and stuff, but I'm not super nervous. It was nice seeing everybody. Good night, Kaylee. Good night, Justines. Good night, Crystal. Good night, Chaos Kitty. All right, I'll see you guys. Good night, Carrie Sullivan. I will see you guys again, and I will see you in the group. So thank you. And Laura, I will see you later tonight, maybe over there.
Yep. Have a good one, darling.
All right. Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye. All right, Uber. Okay, y'all, I got to pull the chat back up because I can't see what's going on. I'm doing that right now. Randy is my mom. Right now. Right now. Let's see. Well, where do I get the link from? I saw how to do it on my phone. But, hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Go here. And here. Here. Right. For Helen, I already got you, darling. I attitude crazy cat lady. I am checking that right now. Good night, darling. All right. Has anyone sent a request and it hasn't been accepted? Is everybody good? You're good. Donna, you need help. Do you have Facebook, darling? Do not have Facebook, Bless, but got you on Twitter. Thank you. Do not have. Justine, you don't have a Facebook at all? You'll have to have a Facebook account. Yes, you do have Facebook. Okay, Randy, is my mom. I'll check it. I just put my Facebook name in the chat. Search my and send me a friend request. Well, no, I do not. I have mine on deactivated. The mods, make sure you know who it is before you accept it. Nobody can get in unless you accept them. Brainy is my mom. Nobody can get in unless they're accepted. They can't see anything. Good night, Judith. Once we have everybody in there, then it'll go to secret. And I'm not leaving this up either, so. They won't even be able to search it. Wow, it's 12:30. Time is flying. Miss Donna, I got you. Rebecca, I'll add you. You're already my friend on Facebook. I already added you, Rebecca. How are you? All right, is everybody good now? Everybody good? How do I go back? I must be getting sleepy. Yes, Justine, I will. I sure will. Just send me a message when you get it. Rebecca, you want to come on and talk? Here it airs at 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock. It airs twice a day. All right, Rebecca. All right, if everybody is good, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to go visit Les. And I will see y'all tomorrow. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. And if anybody needs any help or anything, just message me on Twitter or Facebook. Either one, they go straight to my phone. And I will help you. Good night, Kaylee. I thought you was gone, girl. Good night, darling. And I will see y'all later. And I still want you to come on and let's do have a chat. Y'all all have a good night too. Good night. Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Good night, Uber. Good night, Randy is my mom.